All right, so let's take a look at some propaganda here, and I want to show you what it looks like. So, Tropical Depression Claudette kills at least 13 people in Alabama. By the way, the math isn't working here, and I'll show you that. According to Butler County Coroner Wayne Garlick, 10 people, including 9 children, were killed in a car crash caused by wet roads amid Tropical Depression Claudette on Saturday. All right, so just for clarity here, it was a wet road that caused the accident. Now, wet roads can be caused by rain showers. Rain showers happen quite frequently at this time of year in Alabama. Straight-line thunderstorms with damaging winds and small hail and frequent lightning. It happens quite a bit in June in the state of Alabama. Now, does the depression make it any worse? No. The depression is actually the weakest form of tropical system, and typically people don't even name these systems when they're in places, where there are mountain ranges. Say they're in Central America. Oh, it's a tropical depression. But because this had gotten supposedly to tropical storm status before it came on shore, and I've seen pictures, I've seen the people living in trailers, which I always question in the South, like, why are you, it's poverty, right? It's poverty. So if you're in a brick house, or if you're in a concrete block house or something that's a bit more sturdy, I don't think you have that kind of problem. But they always go to somebody living in a trailer park. And then those people wonder why they've just lost everything. They should be saying, wow, we didn't really have a very sturdy house, so I can understand why this is happening to us. And I'm not saying it's good to get 10 inches or 13 inches of rain all at once, but it can happen in thunderstorms. It can happen in other weather occurrences, like just a standard low pressure area that moves across a region and is fueled by the jet stream or fueled by... See, I used to be kind of a weather geek when I was a kid, and it was something I should have probably done because it's interesting. Although now that the weather has fallen under, the political arm of NOAA, as we used to call it, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. There it is, NOAA, right there. Almost like telling you, it's like build the ark, right? Noah's Ark. So 10 people, including 9 children, died in a car crash. Really sad. Should pray for those families. That is horrific. Caused by wet roads. Wet roads, again, are caused by rain. They're not caused by a rogue tropical depression. Now, I'm not saying the depression didn't cause damage in places like Louisiana and Mississippi and your usual low-lying areas. All right? And then, there was a tree that fell. And the tree that fell was near Tuscaloosa, and 2 people died, according to local authorities, when a tree fell. Now, this happens during thunderstorms all the time. All right, tornado warnings, a lot of different things happen in the South, and I understand that the weather can be violent at times, but the weather has always been violent at times. You need to take precautions. So the National Hurricane Center issued a tropical storm warning for North Carolina because as this thing gets over the ocean or gets back out there, it's going to intensify. Okay, it's moving away from the United States, which should be good news, but there is no good news in this article. The center also warned about possible tornadoes in Georgia and the Carolinas. So what you need is a weather app. You need to stay close to your local weather radar and forecast, and that's how you do this. But the idea that a tropical depression killed people, like the tropical depression ran around and went, you're dead. No, it was a car crash on the highway. Most of them, and by the way, again, like I said at the beginning, the math doesn't add up here. At least 13 people. So far, I have 10 here, okay? This is what I mean by propaganda. And then I've got 2 here. Now, I know math is now considered to be kind of a white supremacist thing, but 10 plus 2 is 12. It's not 13. And it's not at least 13, it's just 12. And again, 12 is too many. But again, the facts here aren't clear because the article doesn't even tell you where the other one person or 1 plus more people, where they're at and why they died. We've got the 10. It was a giant highway mishap. And by the way, people need to slow down on the highway, and then maybe some of this stuff probably wouldn't happen. If it's raining, you've got to respect the weather. And, you know, you might not have lost 9 children. It's tragic. It's a tragedy. But I look at this as pure propaganda. It's going to scare you. We had a pandemic, so now we're going to have a weatherdemic. All right, that's my word. So feel free to use it. Anyway, that's it. I wanted to let you know that propaganda is alive and well.